And now, welcome to your top 5 NFL picks with your host, me, Rio Dinero. What's up, everybody? This is Rio Dinero, and welcome back to Top 5 NFL Picks for Week 6. Yeah, hey man, I told you guys that last week was going to be a tough week. I wasn't playing. Last week was a tough week. Those was one of those weeks, man, that you really had to write everything down on paper. Like I always tell you to get your notebook and write everything down. Because that way you can look at all your picks, make different combinations, and maybe you could squeak out a miracle during one of those rough weeks. Because let me tell you something, there was a lot of parlay killers, a lot of teaser killers this past week. Now, man, let's go through my last week's picks. We gotta go through the review. You know how we do it. We do all the primetime picks, and then we go from 6 to 1, show you all the picks, yeah, let's get into it. Thursday night. Okay, let's see. We got Thursday night. We got the Bucs versus the Bears. As you guys know, I picked the Bucs. Bucs minus 3.5. I felt good. I really thought that Tom Brady was going to come through. And as we all know, yeah, he didn't know it was fourth down. He didn't know that it was fourth down, and that was a potential game-winning drive, but he didn't know what was going on. He missed a down. And yeah, so 19-20, they went down. So as you can see, that's a loss for me. Minus 3.5. They lost by 1 point. If you took them on a teaser, you're good. You're good on a teaser. But on a straight bet, yeah, we took the L. Sunday night. Okay, was Sunday night any better? I took another L, man. We're talking Seattle, man. Seattle Seahawks. That was my number 1 pick and my Sunday night pick. Seattle just, it was raining. The weather was bad, but that's not even the issue. They couldn't stop the run. Minnesota was killing them. All right? Now, they were just running down their throats. It was killing them. But the funny thing is they couldn't stop the run, but on a crucial fourth down, Minnesota decided to go for it when they could have kicked the field goal. And that would have put them up 8 points, which would have guaranteed at the bare minimum that they couldn't lose the game, because Seattle could, score a touchdown and go for 2 and tie it. But instead of doing that, Minnesota said, we're going for it on fourth down because we want to just end the game right here. Well, why would you give it to Russell Wilson to let Russ cook? Everybody's been talking about let Russ cook. Man, he was cooking. After he got that ball back, he drove him down, and that was it, man. They went. They scored a game-winning touchdown, and they went ahead and they tried to go for 2 actually to go up by 3, and but they actually won by 1. The funny part about it, yes, I lost, but I had Seattle on multiple teasers, and that drive and that win by 1 point actually saved me on multiple teasers. It was crazy. And by the way, as you can see, speaking of teasers, see I'm wearing the Lakers jersey. Congrats to the Lakers for winning. I'm not a Lakers fan, but this is for Kobe. I'm a Kobe fan, and it was great to see them win. Reason why I'm bringing them up is because I had them on a teaser with the Lakers. So we all know the Lakers blew them out, but Seattle didn't win. That killed my teaser. I was like, wow, this is really about to happen. So anyway, Good looking out, Seattle, just for coming back. Just to throw out there, always remember those teasers, man. They're important. They're important. Monday night. What's going on, man? All my primetime picks dead? Are you serious? Chargers versus Saints? It was crazy, man. Yeah, Saints came back and beat the Chargers, which was another major thing for me. I'll talk about that in a second, but I lost against the spread bet, which was -7.5. Yeah. Chargers came out, man, they was taking care of business. They were taking care of business. That veteran Drew Brees had ice water in his veins, and he said, man, I'm coming back on this rookie. I'm not going to let him beat me Monday night. What? Are you crazy? No, that's not happening. So he took care of business. Now, the funny thing is that little bet thing, right? So I had the Saints, I had them on a teaser for -2.5. And I just need the Saints to win by a field goal in order for me to win that game. But I know that the Chargers were good at covering the spread. They cover as underdogs. They cover, meaning they still lose the game, but they were covering. So what I did was I did something called hedging your bet, because I already had this 3-team teaser going on. So I also did a straight bet on Monday night. I did a straight bet and I picked the Chargers. Chargers was +7.5. What happens? Saints went ahead and won by 3. They didn't cover the spread on the regular spread, right? That -7.5, they didn't cover, so the Chargers won. I won that bet. But remember, I had a teaser. I had a 3-team teaser that included the Saints at -2.5 on the teaser. I covered that as well because the Saints won by 3. You see how I did that? And that was all because I had everything on paper, and I looked at it and I said, whoa, I got an opportunity here. If by some crazy miracle Chargers, cover and Saints win, I win both bets. And that's exactly what happened. So a lot of things saved me this weekend for the way that I had to reposition and pivot anytime that I saw something, crazy going on. I was taking L's and I said, how can I do some recovery? And when I saw that opportunity right there, I jumped on it. You guys got to jump on those pivot opportunities. All right. Very important. All right. Next up, we got the Colts versus the Browns. I told you guys, this was my upset pick of the week or underdog pick of the week. I mean, to me, it was pretty straightforward. I told you that people were putting too much on the Colts defense. Way too much. They didn't play enough quality teams for me to feel like they were truly the number one defense. Browns was hot, and I just had to go with it. And I took the Browns at +2, and that was easy. That was an easy one, easy win, 32-23. I love that. Good money all day long. Yo, what's up? You with me? Were you with me? Who likes to give up the booty? They do. And they gave it up to the Panthers. And shout out to VTiz69. He told me that, what did he say? Teddy's gonna prove you wrong. And he was right. Teddy proved me wrong. The Falcons, they're terrible, man. They are terrible. And they're so terrible that they fired their coach and the GM after that game. I mean, come on, dude. Panthers just, I'm not going to call him Teddy Ruxpin anymore. That's what VTiz69 was talking about. Now I'm going to call him Teddy Icewater. Yeah. That dude got ice water in his veins right now. He's taking care of business. Hey, man, I ain't got nothing bad to say about him. I'm going to step off that. I might even bet with him in the coming weeks. Who knows? I got to give it to him. Hey, he proved me wrong, for real. Hey, good game. And I lost. I thought the Falcons could pull this off, but Dude, it was horrible. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Finally back on the win column. And this one was big. You know why? Because this was my 2-piece and a biscuit play of the week. It's real important for me to hit on the 2-piece and the biscuits, because when I do 2-piece and the biscuits, I'm picking the game against the spread. I'm picking the over and under. And I'm putting them together for a parlay with no teaser. So those are important for me. And Eagles against the, Steelers came through real good. I picked the Steelers, and, spread was -7. Over and under was 44. I thought that was real nice and easy, super juicy. Jumped on it. That 2-piece and the biscuit play of the week came through for me at number 4. So we talked about this, right? We talked about this. It was not only my number 3 pick, but it was also the Monday night pick. I lost all the primetime picks. It was probably worse. I've never lost all the primetime picks. That was pretty bad. But anyway, so the Chargers against the Saints, number 3. Yeah, I took that L, and we went in detail about it. Dude, this was my number 2 pick. It should have been my number 1 pick. That was the Cardinals versus the Jets. Jets are horrible. Jets, so bad. I'm surprised that Gates still have a job, but it is what it is. But guess what? Le'Veon Bell, he's gone. They traded him, and guess where he went to? You probably already know this. Kansas City Chiefs. Are you serious? That's just like how my Warriors are. I mean, how everybody talked about how my Warriors are overpowered and all that stuff and how crazy it is. It was unfair. Le'Veon Bell, if he plays anything like the old Le'Veon Bell, which is only 2 years, we're only 2 years from the old Le'Veon Bell. If he plays anywhere near that, that's back-to-back championships for Mahomes. Hands down. So just get ready. Another championship for Mahomes. But anyway, Le'Veon Bell cut from the Jets. Cardinals killed the Jets. It was no contest, 30-10. That -7 was an easy cover. Hey, that should have been my number 1 pick. But of course, my true number 1 pick was the Seattle Seahawks, which have been taken care of. They've been covering for me all year. I mean, I know it's only week 6, but they've been covering for me all year. I mean, look at this. They go against those Vikings and couldn't stop the run, but they did when they had to. They still came back and brought me some money, but it just would have been an all around big win if Seattle would have would have covered the spread. So that's what we're looking at. Another L for my number 1 pick. And I think I jinxed myself because I think I said last week that I've won every number 1 pick. And of course, that was the jinx. I don't know why I said that. That was just like, I know better than that. Now let's see how I did. What was my overall record for week 5? Let's see. What are we looking at? Week 5, I was 3-3. Remember, there was duplicates in there because I had Monday night game, and I had, plus they were part of my top picks. So when you actually look at all the individual games, it was 6 games that was chosen, and I went 3-3, which is not bad. All right. Now, the reason why it's not bad is because if you look at that record, and if you went straight bets on each bet, that means you came out even. The funny thing is, this weekend, I came out even. And it wasn't necessarily because of my straight bets. It was also because of my teasers that I did as well. I took some L's on some teasers because of Kansas City and stuff like that. Because of course, there's bets that I put in there that I don't talk about. I only talk about my number 1 bets, my number 1 picks. Now, Kansas City, I didn't talk about that game last week. The reason why is because it was a division game and the Raiders put up points, so I was scared of that game. So I stayed away from it on the picks, but I still played it on a teaser. I did the same thing for the 49ers. Didn't like it against the spread, but I picked it on the teaser. Came back to haunt me. Another game I was kind of nervous about was the Ravens. But the Ravens came back. I mean, not came back. The Ravens went ahead and covered. So there were some games that I just don't talk about because I don't feel as strong about. So I only go with my top picks on here. So, but anyway, record 3-3 for week 5. Hey, we broke even. So we're still doing good. I hope you guys are with me. Now let's go. Let's get some wins this week. So come on, man. What's up with these new picks? All right. Here we go. What we got? Number 6 pick. All right, number 6 pick. We're going with the Patriots versus the Broncos. All right, COVID Patriots that they haven't played for a little bit, and they're ready to play. You know, the way I look at it is that Cam Newton's playing. This is going to be a blowout. That minus 9.5 should be an easy thing to cover. I don't see a problem. Cam Newton was playing very well before going out. The 2 losses that he had were, Kansas City. Actually, he only lost 1 game because he didn't play KC. So then he only lost against Seattle, and we already know how good Seattle was, and he lost at the goal line. So Cam Newton against the Broncos, and Broncos don't know who they're going to play at QB. I just feel like Patriots are going to destroy them. It's an easy pick. Go ahead and take. Yeah, let's go ahead and lock the Patriots in. All right, so for pick number 5, who we going for with pick number 5? Hey, look at that. We got Tennessee versus the Texans. The Titans versus the Texans. Titans are favored minus 3.5. Hey, the Titans, they blew out the Bills, and I picked the Bills on Tuesday night. That was a Tuesday night special to conclude week 5. COVID situation for Titans. I thought the Bills was going to be ready. Obviously, they weren't ready. Titans just looked crazy, and now they're playing the Texans. Don't understand why the spread is minus 3.5. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. I don't know of any injuries that should cause the spread to be that low. I think this is an easy pick. I would have made it higher than 5, but I would have made it higher than my 5th pick. But it's just, I'm gonna, Titans all the way, man. I don't see the problem in this game. So we're just gonna go ahead and lock in the Titans at 3.5. Yeah, I like the 3.5. Let's go ahead and lock that in at 3.5 for the Titans. Yo, so number 4, fourth pick. We got the Ravens versus the Birds. The Birds versus the Birds. The Eagles. I don't like the Eagles. They went. Carson Wentz is acting pretty scrubby these days. This is a key game. I think this is one of these games where Carson Wentz plays bad enough, and the Ravens are beating him up pretty bad early. I could see them benching him. I really can. I could see them benching him because it's horrible. I mean, right now, if they go 1-4-1, their season is pretty much done. Well, actually, I take that back. They're in the NFC East. They could be division champs with that score, with that record. So who knows? So I'll take that back. Ravens. I feel like the Ravens, they're going to take care of business. Ravens are going to smash the Eagles. That minus 7.5. It's easy peasy. I have no issues with it, and I love it on the teaser as well. We're gonna go with those Ravens, man. I like those birds right there. Those black birds. Okay, number 3. What's it gonna be? Oh, let's see. Ooh. Oh no. look at who got in my picks. It's the Rams versus the Niners. Ooh, we got to consult before we do anything, right? Kittle. What's up, Kittle? Oh, you see that? It's the Rams versus the Niners. Shh. What you got to tell me? Okay. Right. Okay. Cool. Hey. Kittle's like, please trust us. We're gonna pull this off. We're your squad. You gotta pick us, man. What do I say, Kittle? What do I always say? I pick with my pockets, man. I pick with the pockets. I don't pick with my heart. I'm sorry, Niners. I love you. I want you to win. But at the end of the day, the Rams look too good. Niners, man, you got my boys back. Well, a lot of my boys on offense are back. But the problem is the QB position is an issue. Jimmy G got benched. That was rough, man. He got benched. So what does that mean? That means that we got a true QB controversy at the moment, because who's going to start this game? Is Jimmy G going to start? Or are they going to give it to Beathard and let him try it out, see what he can do? I mean, it was just ugly. So Rams, Niners, division game. Rams been playing very well. As much as I hate to say it, I have to go with the Rams on this one, man. I got to go against my team. I bet with my pockets, not with my heart. Give me the Rams -3. All right, guys. Hey, man, we are creeping up there. We're at the number 2 pick. We're at the number 2 pick. Who we got? Ooh-wee. The number 2 pick. We're looking at the Steelers and the Browns. Big Ben versus Baker Mayfield. Oh, man. Ooh-wee. There's another underlying thing that's going on. You guys remember what happened last year with the big old taking the helmet off, hitting in Mason Rudolph, all that craziness. But that doesn't have anything to do with this game. I don't care what anybody says. Steelers are balling right now. Steelers are balling right now. Browns, they're putting up points and they're balling too. 4-1 versus 4-0. That's a great matchup. But my problem is that Big Ben is, I don't know, the Browns are like something like 0-12 or 0-16, some crazy amount versus the Steelers. The last 12 or 16 games, something crazy like that. They've lost all of them. I know this is probably the best Browns team to go against this Steelers team, but this is the best receiving core that Big Ben has had ever. All right? The whole receiving core. This is the best receiving core he's had ever. So, Steelers, not only do I love the Steelers for the -3.5, but I love the over and under. I love the over for 51. So normally if I have the spread and the over that I like, what does that make that? It makes it my two-piece in a biscuit play of the week. That's right. This right here is the 2-piece in a biscuit play of the week. Steelers did it for me last week. 2-piece in a biscuit. Play it on the spread. Play it on the over and under. And then parlay that sucker. All day long. 2-piece in a biscuit. Two-piece and biscuit. So let's go ahead and lock that game in. We're going with the Steelers, of course, and that over and under. That over 51. I love that. Lock me. Number one pick. Who would he got for the number one pick? Who do we got for the number one pick? Number one pick. Who do we got for the number one pick? Woo! Big game. Bucs, Packers, Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, -1 Packers. It's damn near pick 'em. Should it be that close? Hell no! You really think that the Bucs are gonna beat the Packers? Come on, man. No, Brady's not ready. He's not ready for this jelly, all right? Packers, I'm not even a Packers fan. I hate the Packers. I'm a Niners fan. I don't bet with my heart. I bet with my pockets. And I'm doing Aaron Rodgers all day long with this one. This is easy. -1 is disrespectful. Aaron Rodgers is going to blow him out. It's going to be my largest bet. It's going to be on this. That's why it's number 1. It's easy. All right? Easy. That's the lock. There's nothing to even talk about. Nothing to even talk about. And don't let Davante Adams come back for this game. Ooh, if Davante Adams is coming back for this game, you know what? I'm about to check right now. I'm about to check right now to see if Davante Adams is coming back for this game. Because if he is, woo-wee. Oh, yeah. Look at this. Packers, Adams, and Clark set to return versus Bucs. Yeah. That -1 is crazy. There's no way that it's still -1. It must have changed. It had to change. That's crazy. Yeah, Davante Adams is back, and it's still -1. That's crazy. Unless it's just a trap game, I'm betting big on this game. I'm just letting you know. This is my number 1 pick, and they're gonna cover easy. Hey, worst case scenario, Packers win by the field goal. I don't even care. That's -1. That's a pick 'em. Let's do it all day long, Packers. Let's go. Let's take care of business. Number 1 pick of the week, hands down. Easy lockdown. Lock me in. Boom. Lock me in. Oh, you know what? It's one of them so good. I need a double lock in. Lock me in. Boom. Lock me in. So, we ready for them primetime picks? I need to do better on the primetime this time, all right? We need to do better on primetime. There was no Thursday night game. That's why I didn't release my video on Thursday. There's no Thursday night game. So, I'm releasing my video on Saturday. So to give you a closer indication of what the spread is. Because usually in the middle of the week, spreads change. Now we're closer, we're getting more injury information, everything like that. Anyway, there's no Thursday night game. So first we're going to check out the Sunday night game, right? What we got for Sunday night? Sunday night. What we got? Oh. Sunday night game? That's the Rams and Niners. We talked about this already. I don't bet with my heart. I bet with my pockets. I'm going to have to go with the Rams on this all day. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. We don't even have to go into any more details. We're going to lock it in. Sorry, Niners. Love you. But I got to go with the Rams on this one. Sunday night. So, this Monday, since there wasn't a Thursday night game, it's a doubleheader. So, what we got for the early Monday night game? This is what we got to figure out. This is going to be the early Monday night game, and it's going to be KC versus Buffalo. Ooh. Now, let's talk about this. KC just come off an upset loss against the Raiders. Man, the Raiders haven't beat the Chiefs in, I think it was the last 5 meetings or something like that. And but the Raiders, they're putting up points, and they took care of the Chiefs, man. They took care of them. They killed my teaser. They killed everything. The only thing that was good was the over and under. I liked their over last week. Now the Bills, they let me down. Bills Mafia. What happened? Hey, Titans came through, smashed them. So we got Bills and KC that both came off of upset loss, and now we got the Chiefs favored by -3.5. Chiefs have Le'Veon Bell, but he can't play this week, so don't think Le'Veon is playing. Got to go through COVID protocol, so he's not ready to play. So don't think, oh man, I'm about to load up on the Chiefs because they got Le'Veon Bell. No, chill. He's not playing. But I still feel confident that the Chiefs are going to take care of business against the Bills. So that 3.5, I feel good about it. I think the Chiefs need to, make sure they let everybody know everything's all good. We got this covered. So for me, it's Chiefs all day. Let's lock it in 3.5. Now, for the real Monday night game. Yeah, this is the real Monday night game, the later Monday night game. Who we got going on here? Cardinals against the Cowboys. Cardinals versus the Cowboys. Woo-wee. Cardinals versus the Cowboys. Man. This is a tough game. This is actually, this is one of these games, thinking about it, man. We got Kyler Murray and the Red Rocket. Kyler Murray and the Red Rocket. This is a tough game, man. I feel like the Cardinals should win this game. I really do. I feel like the Cardinals should win this game. Cowboys. The Cowboys need this game. I don't like betting with the Cowboys. Man, such a tough pick. I didn't pre-plan this pick. Came up, and I said I was going to pick it when I saw it. So, and this is only I wouldn't even pick this game, but it's a primetime game, so I got to give you my opinion on it. Because that's what we do. It's a primetime game. And this is the last game of the night, of the week. And your last opportunity to try to get some money back. And if I had to go my gut, I feel like the Cowboys are going to pull out the upset. I do. I think the Cowboys are going to pull out the upset. I was going to go with the Cardinals. I was. My initial bet was for the Cardinals. But for some reason, something's telling me that the Cowboys are just going to take care of business. It's real close anyways, -1.5, so it's damn near pick 'em. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a pick 'em by the time the game starts. Andy Dalton, the Red Rocket, let's go ahead and lock you in for this upset. Picking the Cowboys for the upset. Yep, +1.5. All right, guys. Hey, you see the picks. You see what's going on. What do we got to do? We got to win. We got to make some money. We got to go ahead and put everything on paper. Figure out all the different combinations we could get so that we could come out on top this week. All right. Last week was a record. Last week the record was 3-3. That means we broke even, and that's what happened. If you played it like I said it, we broke even, so you didn't lose no money. You still haven't lost any money with me. That's an important thing to know. Go back and check out all the videos. If you followed everything I said, you still haven't lost money with me. That's important. You haven't lost any money. Go look at your ledger and say, how much money have I made with Rio? And you're going to check it out, and you're going to say, yeah, if I followed everything he said, I made money. I made money. And then if you got lucky and put in some special combinations with some of the picks that I made, you made even more money. All right? But that's how it is, man. Hey, take care of business. Happy wagering. And I will see you next week. Thanks for watching.